Heavy knock on Peter Obi over Ibb'S book launch. Now to the news info. I don't know, for him to go there, of course, he's going to receive a lot of knock on his head. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 election, Peter Obi, has been criticized for attending the book launch. I know. I know they are going to criticize him because really, waiting go find for there. Attending the book launch of former military president of Nigeria, Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, retired, which held on Thursday, 20th February 2025 in Abuja. The news guru reports that Peter Obi, who was present at the event, via his X account, praised Ibb'S contribution to Nigeria's economy, noting that his strong support for entrepreneurship and private sector growth remains immeasurable. According to the former Anambra State Governor, Nigeria is worse off than during Ibb'S era, pointing out that countries that were all in the Low Human Development Index (HDI) category, like Nigeria at the time, have advanced to medium and high HDI levels. Reacting to the LP presidential candidate's remarks, Nigerians, particularly young people, expressed disappointment over his remarks, noting that he should have not dined with Nigeria's people's enemy. Yes, so he shouldn't have dined with them. The former Anambra governor was further criticized for lacking principles and failing to distinguish himself from others. Noble Eisi wrote, "This post is one of the myriad seasons where Peter Obi will struggle to be president. He lacks the ability to define who his enemies are." Yes, he doesn't really know his enemies. He doesn't know them. He's surrounded by so much enemies that he needs to know what he's doing. He needs to know people in his corner. He really, really needs to know. His ability to define he lacks the ability to define who his enemies are and who the Nigerian people's enemies are, rather than see Ibb for the thief and morally decrepit person he is. He chose to attend his book launch. By attending, he failed to distinguish himself from every other person in attendance who have systematically raped this country. No be small thing. It shouldn't surprise anyone that Peter Obi lacks principle. There is no hill that he is willing to stick his flags on and is willing to die on. Because of this, he goes wherever the wind blows. It's quite sad because it leads a movement of well-intentioned Nigerians who wants to see Nigeria excel, but the leader of the movement is engaged in the psychological war against himself. I know he's really just trying to be in the book of everybody, like, oh, I don't have enemies, and let's just love ourselves, one love keep us together, blah, 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 blah. But really, there are some places that you should not go, even if they invite you. Like Buhari now did not come. He sent a representative. You should have sent a representative to go there. You really should have, rather than go there physically on your own. It's quite sad because it leads a movement of well-intentioned Nigerians who wants to see Nigeria excel, but the leader of the movement is engaged in a psychological war against himself. Similarly, Omoyele Sowore condemned the former presidential candidate for attending the book launch, calling him a packaged food. He wrote, "You don't need to worry about Peter Obi. He is what he is. Badwe. He was a package for those who packaged him, knew what they did. And they've all mostly jumped ship, hustlers, opportunists, bigots, dissemblers, gamblers, gerrymanders, and carpetbaggers. Those still left couldn't believe they had fallen into this trap and couldn't leave the tour. They had fallen into a ditch and instead of getting out, had ordered more digger. You can't help them now." Shawore, Oloyinbo. Big Daddy says, "Please, idiots should let POB. Did he plot the coup? Did he murder anybody? Even after Osinbajo and Tinubu said their piece, what next happened? Nothing. PO chooses his battle. Meanwhile, PO is being used to divert us from the main issues." True. That might be true, but really, PO shouldn't have gone there, sha, and be laughing with them when Babangida was saying all those kind of things. He shouldn't. Yoruba spearheaded the middle killing of Ibb'S must be enshrined in my children's hearts. Okay, Moses Dawaga says, "I don't know why a living Ibb'S are not being blessed with what is called common knowledge in politics. You people learn from common living Hausa man. Politics is all about wants, but your major subject of politics is all about tribalism. Once somebody isn't an Igbo, automatically doesn't treat them with respect and honor. Even so, Peter Obi, once he attend an event which is related to Hausa man or Yoruba man or woman, but the principal of it stated that the majority carried the day, okay, ask me, don't expect me to vote for you." Pastor Patrick says, what do you people want Peter Obi to do? Why you people are celebrating criminals every year? So must he now join them? Did you have to join them? How to Ikechukwu says, there are things you cannot understand. No matter how you tried, God sent Moses to the house of Pharaoh for a purpose. True, Sha. Adele Olulade says, there is nothing for Obi to have attended the Ibb'S notorious book launching. Obi is a politician who still aspires to be president of Nigeria in the nearest future, so he needs to be liberal. Nobody should also blame him for the sarcastic encomiums he showered on the evil genius. Sarcastic? How is it sarcastic? Or do you expect Obi to go to Ibb'S occasion and be castigating him over there? That's the more reason why he should not have gone there in the first place. That's the more reason you should not have gone there in the first place. Adele Olulade says there is nothing bad for Peter Obi to have attended Ibb'S notorious book launching. Hey, it is well. Kola Adebode says, is it not among people that have raped Nigeria? People overhype this man too much. Godfrey Peter says, Christianity is not like any other religion. Right from our childhood, we were taught how to forgive. So I've not seen anything Obi have done differently here from attending IBB book launch. Well, that's possible. Kenny says, but still everyone is entitled to his or her opinion, Abi. You can't tell a grown-up man where he should go to or where he should not go to. Excel Gold says, no one should blame Peter Obi for attending the book launch. It was Otto Ezeribe errand boy. They were all together in the annulment plot. Peter Obi was the organizer of it, earnestly asked for Abacha to be president movement. Abacha rewarded him with port authority appointment where he made his money. Peter has always been part of them. Okay. Delight says, Jolobagasted Ewedu product. Shame on you, idiots. Your useless father is miserable. Look at the police he had made. They follow fight like this. Joe Thomas says nobody is talking about Tinubu, who was a member of Afenifere, a pan-Yoruba group who stood by Abiola during the struggles. Tinubu was in the hall smiling, but it is only Peter Obi being criticized for attending an occasion where many notable Nigerians gathered for book launching. It is well. You know that we have double standard in this country. A lot of double standard. But really, when the president, I don't know why. I don't know, Sha. I don't know what they went there to do, clapping and doing everything for this man. It really just doesn't make any sense. This man should be in prison right now for even confessing to this thing. He should be in prison, but what do I know? Nigerians, it is well going there, clapping, shining teeth with him. It is well. Gia Joshua says desperation, he wants to be the president by going into the camp of people that do not like him. Or does he think he's welcome there? Okay, let them be deceiving him. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.